What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 3 of Driving for Dollars. So what we're going to do, guys, it's pretty simple. I'm going to use Dealmachine, and I'm going to go up and down neighborhoods and call sellers. We're going to look for ugly houses, get them on the phone, and call them. But we have a special guest here to start off this live stream. I got Danny the Rookie, a.k.a. Daniel Mendez, who told me that yesterday, was that your first wholesale deal you ever got? You closed on it?
That's my first wholesale deal, man.
Let's go, dude. Tell me about your first ever wholesale deal.
Definitely. I called, picked up the phone, called the agent. I was like, hey, this is where I need to be at. I, submitted my ticket because I thought I was close to the price. Worked with Nikki. And she was like, yeah, let's get it under this particular price. And yeah, it really just taught me to make the call.
Okay, so I love that. So for those of you who are confused, in my free, absolutely 100% free, have I charged you anything for this Discord?
Zero.
Okay, cool. Just want everyone to know it's absolutely free. You can join the wholesalers. The link is in the description down below. But you can get in here and you can submit leads. So you went in here and submitted a lead, and you had my team comp it. So Nikki comped it. But you did a lot of the work, right? So how did you find this lead? You said it was on Zillow? It was just listed on market? Oh man, dude, my man Danny lagged. No. All right, let me try to find this deal for him. But anyways, guys, if we can get Danny back. Danny. Oh, why did the dog blink? The dog did not blink, Juan. If we can get Danny back here, dude, I'm so proud of Danny, dude. He got his first ever wholesale deal that closed yesterday. I haven't announced it to you guys yet. He just happened to jump on the stream. I wanted to know how much money he made. But hey, he spent $0 and he made thousands. And all he did, guys, and you guys can do it too. This is literally what he did. Okay. He went on Zillow. Okay. He went to Zillow.com. All right. He went through there. He looked for ugly homes in Dallas, Texas. If I could spell, it'd be a lot easier. Now, if you want to make this a little bit easier, hop into the Discord, scroll all the way down, and then go to where we have the MLS filters. Copy paste these filters. This will help you find rental properties that could be good fix and flips, things like that. Go here, put them into the keyword section. This is literally what Danny did. Wish he was on here, but he lagged out. And then he found a house like, I don't know, this or this. He sent it to me. We were like, dude, you need to get it at whatever price. He got it under that price. He sold it to us at that higher price, and he made an assignment fee. I think Danny's going to come back and tell me a little bit more about this deal. Danny, you there?
Yeah, I lost you, man. Sorry.
No worries. What was the address of that house that you got?
I think it was 410 Star Street.
410 Star Street. All right, I'm going to pull this one up right now. So you literally closed. So how much money hit your bank account yesterday?
I made a 2K assignment yesterday.
Money. And how much did that cost you?
Brother, nothing. Like, literally,
I love that.
I think in regards to the amount of hours I put into it, probably like an hour, the most. I mean, conversation. So, I mean, that's not a bad return whatsoever,
Dude,
but
sick. Well,
definitely my first deal.
Before I ask more questions about this, and I'm going to show you guys how we can get these deals off market by driving for dollars. So Danny made 2K, which, let's all be honest, it's not bad money, especially when you didn't spend any. But if you want to make 20K, you really got to go off market. It's hard to get those on market because you have so many eyeballs, people like Danny hunting for those deals. Usually hard to get them down super cheap. But off market's where you can make the big fees. And we'll talk about that in a second. But dude, Danny, how long have you been wholesaling for, man?
I just seriously started for a week. I've known about it for, yeah, literally I decided I was going to be serious about it a week into it. That's when I locked up the property. Again, I can't be here telling you that I grinded, that I was 24/7. At least this deal has taught me that lady luck will always present itself at some point in your journey. So I think it can be 6 months down the road, or it can be a week after. But yeah, I think it's now I'm just right after work, time to make some calls.
Yeah, I think you're not giving yourself enough credit. You are literally working a 9 to 5, and then you're going home and you're picking up the phone and you're making calls. You're not scared to pick up the phone and call. You're not scared to lowball. I think you should give yourself some more credit. It looks super easy and it looked lucky because you actually have the skills that take people 6, 12 months or 24 months to develop. I mean, did you, what gave you this confidence to do this? Did you
I
do a
think it was
sales
just
job before, or just who you are?
no. I think it's just just saying like, hey, either I'm gonna play in the game or I need to stay out of the game. So I think
Yeah.
it's once you decide, I think you're gonna again you're gonna have to make the calls. You're gonna have to make the offers. They're gonna tell you no. They're gonna tell you that's too low, or they're gonna call you a low baller, and that's completely okay because I'm here to bring value, and it's like, hey, I can get it at this price. I rely on on you guys. You guys help a lot because you guys are in the trenches with your buyers. You know exactly where you need to get them at. That gives me more confidence on the numbers that I'm putting out there. And yeah, I think it's just more of just making that decision to say yes, I'm going to do it regardless, and just dedicate some time every day. And at some points, you know, something's going to happen.
I love that, man. We're gonna do a full YouTube video, you and me, about your first deal. I have to. But yeah, guys, this deal, you saw the house. You got it under contract for what, 215,000? It
115.
was listed on Zillow for 265. So I don't want you guys to ever tell me you can't negotiate. And oh my god, dude, it was originally listed for 350,000. And they took 215.
Yeah.
Don't ever tell me you guys can't get it off of listing price. My man Danny got this over what? Like almost 50% off. Like, oh my dude, that's like 40% off of list. That's insane. So he got it under contract for 215. Then you gave it to us at 27. Where did we end up? I have to double check where we ended up selling it and everything. But yeah, I mean, the after repair value of this house is 380,000. So it needs a lot of repairs, but like even the end buyers can make a lot of money. So everyone won on this, man.
And I think what helped too is that even though you can do it virtually, and I do believe in that strategy, is that if you're doing it in your back market, it always, if you have the time, go walk the property. It gives you the opportunity to know more about it. I think I went to the property, I took a video, video on it, and it just gave me more of a reason, more confidence to say, this is why I need to be, at this particular price. Just because the pictures might show one story, but when you walk, it shows a different story. So I think
we're making a full video. That's awesome. And then you worked with and I love that you went to the property and actually put in the work, because that's what made you get the deal. And you worked with one of my agents, David.
Yeah, I worked with David. David was awesome.
He's the best. He's the best.
This guy, great communicator. Nikki too was checking in every day. So again, it's a lot of working with you guys has given me a lot of the confidence of putting numbers out there. Like I don't have to worry about EMD. I don't have to worry about option. It allows me to, knowing that, having that confidence that obviously, the last thing I want is to cancel a deal. And I think it's a win-win for all of us.
Well, amazing, man. Awesome. Well, anything else you want to say before we I jump into driving for dollars with everyone? We're gonna do a separate video on this. Don't worry.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Looking forward to doing more deals with you guys.
Dude, you're the best. Congratulations. Everyone give a huge shout out to Daniel on his first deal. Are you a gunner in the chat? Did I make you a gunner?
Yeah, you did.
I made you a gunner? Sick. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll get you something special. I got little gifts I'm gonna get all of you guys.
Cool, brother.
Take care. Thank you. All right. Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah, man.
Part of the family, man. Dude, that's so sick. Been wholesaling for a week. Picks up the phone, finds an on-market deal that's listed at 350, offers 215, sells it to us at 217, and then we sell it. I need to figure out what we sold it for. Sold it a little bit higher. I don't think a lot of us made a lot of money on this one, but hey, like, who cares? Like, we made money, and more importantly, on my side, like really what I care about is making sure a buyer gets a good deal, because I hate when you sell it home to a buyer. So y'all are always thinking more on the seller side. My brain's always more on the buyer side. Like I need to make sure my buyer is going to make significant profit. Like I shoot for 10K a month. So if it takes them 6 months to flip a house, I want them to make 60 grand. Like that's always my goal. because if they don't make a lot of money, they're not going to come back to us, right? And then they're not going to buy your guys' deals. So we probably sold it pretty affordably, but what matters is that the buyer's going to make a lot of money. The seller got the house sold. The agent got paid. Daniel seems super happy with his 2K. And then my agents at our company got paid. So, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, that's sick, dude. Yeah, congrats to Danny. That's sick. Well, if you guys want to jump in, guys, you guys let me know. I give this link to all the gunners. So if that's more motivation to want to close deals, if you're a gunner, you can just join the live streams. My door is open. You guys always can just jump in here and talk to me. But if one of you have a special request, just reach out. But what we're going to do now, guys, is I don't have too much time today. I'm hanging out with my dad. Family is everything. But we're going to drive for some dollars. I also want to try to call a seller I have to call. And if you guys have any sellers you want me to call, you let me know. But let's hop into Dealmachine and do a little bit of driving and calling. So this is Dealmachine, guys. You guys probably know the software by now. In my opinion, it's the best lead gen software. So some softwares are better at other things. I would say Dealmachine is the #1 software for generating leads. So, if you need to find unique niche properties, whether that's driving for dollars, lists that no one else has, or using their AI to create your own list. Like, for example, I can look for properties I can click distressed properties, and I can essentially use ChatGPT to use satellite view and a ton of other filters to find me lists that no one else has. So if you guys know that issue of calling lists and they've already been called a million times, like your tax delinquent, your pre-foreclosures, for example, well, you can use their AI to create you custom lists, or you can use driving for dollars to create you a list that no one else has because you're finding them yourself. That's what I really like about Dealmachine. Lead gen. Is their comping the best? No. Is their data in states like their non-disclosure state data the best? No. I mean, are they great for a CRM? No. They actually have really good dispo. If you guys want to build your buyers list, really good with Dealmachine. Every software is going to have their pros and cons, but if you're really focused on lead gen, I love Dealmachine. You guys can use the link down below for a 7-day free trial. So I would just do it. Just use code SOUP, S-O-U-P, and you get a free trial. Yeah, and the team is super nice. So if you guys ever want to try it, I am an affiliate and I like their product. So, like, for example, guys, this is a good wholesale deal. What are we looking for here? This is a beat up house. Look at that. Wood rot. They're parking on the grass. Bars on the windows. This is all rusty. I mean, this screams like this could be a wholesale deal. Now, where are we, guys? We're in South Dallas. So we're driving in South Dallas. And if you guys know, I want you guys to tell me, how much should we buy this house for? If you guys know, you know. So what's really cool is I can just add this lead and it's going to add it to my driving list, or I can just click on it. Here's the phone number of Rakisha, and I can just call Rakisha. It's genuinely that easy. That's why I love driving for dollars with Dealmachine. But yeah, let's call these people. Why you guys tell me how much I should buy these for? I sent you a lead. You can call the seller. Did you send it on Discord? What's your Discord name? Dude, I know week is crazy, dude. Congrats to Danny. You can see he's making it sound easy. The dude has like he's just born to do it, man. He's born to do it. I hope he gets a few more deals and he can quit his 9-to-5. Yeah, 90K. I think, dude, it needs to be under 100K for sure. Any of these ghetto small houses need to be under 100K. Propelio is the best for running comps. X leads too. I agree, dude. I have a video coming out on the best comping software. Propelio and X leads, guys. Propelio and X leads. You guys know how much I love Propelio. Use code SOUP. X lead. Use code 10 off. Helps me out so much, guys. You don't know. Here we go. Let's call some people. Now, do these people want to sell their house? We don't know, right? We genuinely don't know. So what we're just doing here is just trying to see if someone wants to sell their house. We'll call a few. Then I actually have a call. I'm going to pitch seller financing to a seller. You guys are going to listen to that live. So that's pretty cool. What a cool live stream. We got all this stuff going on. Let me know how you can hear the cell phone.
Por favor, deje su mensaje para...
No answer. Let's try the other phone number. Oh my God, they have a lot of phone numbers here. So some of these people, guys, they could be tenants, right? So when you call these people, could very well be a tenant. Now, if they say, "Hey, I'm a tenant, leave me alone." Hi, I'm trying to get a hold of the property owner. I have some questions about the house. Don't say I'm going to, just say, "Hey, I had some questions about the house, trying to get a hold of the property owner." Ask for the number, then call the property owner. All right, so that's how you should do it if you call a tenant. Let's try one more number. And if not, guys, we just bounce to the next one. Now, what I do recommend, though, guys, if you call them and you get a voicemail that says, "Hey, this is Rakisha. Your call cannot." Don't save that to your CRM. But if you called in and said, "Hey, this is Rakisha, call back another time," save that to your CRM for a follow-up. If you don't have a CRM, save it to Google Sheets. You don't need a freaking CRM when you're starting. Or if you have a software like XLeads, it has a built-in CRM. So let's try another one. This a gold wholesale deal? Potentially. But it looks maybe a little bit too nice. Hard to say. This one's hard to say. I mean, they have like a nice painted door. I mean, you could call this one anyways. This is all dirty. So you can try. You're usually looking for like a little bit more beat up, but this is not bad. Let's call Martha. So I recently bought a house not too far away from here, guys, and that's why I'm calling this neighborhood. Would love to buy more. And I'm actually looking at buying another one in this neighborhood. Worst case, I'm introducing myself to the neighbors. Por favor, deje un voz de mensaje. I have no idea what that means. Something about leave a message. Max, someone posted on one of the Facebook groups they are looking for someone that would do a fix and flip with a squatter.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice.
Not sure if this is her or not, right? So we'll leave a message anyways. No.
The mailbox is full.
Mailbox full. So are they selling the deal? Yeah, if they're selling the deal, I'm interested in buying it. We're in South Dallas right now. You sent me a lead. All right, cool. I'll check that out. All right, let's try to get a hold of someone. Then I'm going to call my guy, Sadie. All right, Sadie. Let's see if we can get anyone on the phone today. Hi, is this Sadie?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Max. I'm actually recently bought a... Why would you say yes and then hang up on me? Bro, Sadie. Sadie. Shoot Sadie a text. All right. That's Sadie. What the hell, Sadie? All right. We're going to text Sadie. Just be like, "Hey, Sadie." Okay, what would you say? I'm going to say, "Hey, my name is Max. Recently bought a house in the neighborhood. Just out of the blue, was wondering if maybe you knew anyone that wanted to sell their house." Put it blank, right? You could be the same thing. "Hey, I'm looking at buying homes in the area. I'm an investor." If you are an investor, I wouldn't lie. Say I work with an investor. If you're not an investor that bought a house in this area, you can say that, guys. "Hey, I work with an investor, Max, who's bought a house in that area. True. He wants to buy more houses in this area. Do you happen to know anyone that's selling?" Never lie, guys. Doesn't get you anywhere in life. Just, not worth it. So yeah, we text Sadie. Now we're on to the next call. These would be sweet houses, though. Those little brick ones. Brick houses, always a lot better. This one, guys, we're not going to call that one. That one's been totally remodeled. This one's a piece of junk. Some of these are pieces of junk, bro. This one's sketchy. We can call this one. Oh, this one's owned by an LLC. They don't know if they want to sell, but we can try anyways. They own 6 properties. Interesting. The managing members, Malik Palmer. All right. Let's call Malik Palmer and see if he wants to sell any houses. Dude, this is what I'm saying about Dealmachine. They have the best LLC skip tracing. And you guys might be thinking, oh, I don't need an LLC skip tracing because I'm only dispoing. Dude, investors get you so many deals. Like this guy, if he wants to sell his 6 houses because he doesn't want to, he's a tired landlord. That's what I really like about Dealmachine. They have open corporates built in. All right, Malik.
Your call has been forwarded to an
Damn.
automatic voice message system. 972891435 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, is this Malik? My name is Max. I recently bought a house not far away from your property on Copeland. Just wanted to, 1, say hi, get to know you, and 2, was just wondering if maybe you were selling any of your properties. I know you have an LLC and you own a few houses. Just wondering if you were selling. And if you're not selling, are you buying? Because I actually have some deals too. Call me back, Malik. Thank you. Turn a seller into a buyer. Turn a buyer into a seller. It does not matter to me. What property should we hit next? If they're blurred, guys, you can reach out to Google and have them blur your address, like your picture of your house. I don't really understand the point because if I do this, I see their property. Google is so dumb. But yeah, they do that. Weird, I know. All right, what about this one? It also tells you like this one's off market, free and clear, high equity, senior owner, corporate owner. So I can get on there and call and already know, okay, it's free and clear. They don't have a mortgage. I'm not doing sub 2. And it's a senior owner. Maybe this is a good seller finance deal, right? That's what I like. Dude, Dealmachine makes it so easy. Unfortunately, they don't have a phone number on file. So you could email if you wanted to, but we're not going to email. All right. Let's head down the street a little bit more. This one looks a little too nice. They look like they keep up their yard. This one does not look kept up at all. Random bucket out front. This is a good one. Again, cash buyer. Okay, so he bought this one cash, absentee owner, off market. All right, let's give him a call. First one's on a do not call list. I'll avoid that. What's happening, folks? What's up, bro? If any of you guys want to join the live stream, just ask me questions or talk, let me know. You can jump on in. After we hit this block, I'm going to call Charles, who wants to sell his house. See if we can pitch him seller financing. Short little live stream today, guys.
This is Kennedy. Please leave a message. Bye.
Bye.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording,
Kennedy. Who's
you may
Kennedy?
hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, Kennedy. Are you the owner of the house on Copeland? My name is Max. I just bought a house not too far away. Just wanted to meet the neighbors and ask you guys a few questions. Thank you so much. How would you not call someone back? Right, guys, that's the best message you could ever leave. Now they're going to be like, oh, got to meet my new neighbor. They call me back. I'm like, hey, how's it going? Nice to meet you. This is what I did with all the neighbors. Nice friendly talk. Ask them how they like the neighborhood. Any neighbors I should watch out for? They give me the tea. Have a nice talk with them. I'm like, by the way, if you know anyone who wants to sell their house, you call me. I'm going to pay you $5,000 if you bring me anyone that wants to sell their house. Oh my God, $5,000. I'm going to call you. Mr. Max, I'm going to call you. And I have the neighbors calling me and blowing up my phone like, I think Jesse wants to maybe sell his house. I just created bird dogs. Guys. Like that's it. You motivate people with money. I literally have a guy who all day long just sends me houses because he was knocking on my door trying to sell me like windows one day. I was just like, I can make you so much more money. Stop selling windows. What you're going to do is send me pictures of ugly houses and you let me know if they want to sell. And he sends me lists of people who want to sell. Look at this random guy. So funny. Yeah, he just keeps sending me houses. check this out. This is gonna just keep sending me houses. Like, that's what you gotta do. Think smarter, guys. Think smarter. All right. Do one more. And I gotta call this guy. This one looks good. This one looks like a good lead. Ooh, that red. I don't know about that red. Okay, they look handicapped. It's from the ramp, free and clear, absentee owner. Okay. Let's call Frankie. I mean, tell me this is not. Oh, no phone number. What about Larry? You tell me this is just not made super easy. I find driving for dollars a lot more fun than just calling a list. To me, this is so much more enjoyable. I could do this all day long. All right, next up, guys, let's call Charles on the seller finance deal. We're going to try to pitch full price, no money down, 0% interest. Think we can do it? 30-year loan. If I can get that, I'll buy the house, lock it up right now. If I can't get that, well, it happens.
Please leave your message for.
Right now is like the best time to call too. It's like 6 p.m. People are coming back from work. It's a great time to be calling. Okay, let's call Charles here. I'm not bad at pitching cash. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm pretty good at pitching cash. You guys are probably like, oh my God, he's the best. Not the best. But creative, I'm really good at pitching creative. Am I the best? No, there's much better people like Pace Morby. But I think creative is where I'm stronger than cash. Oh, what happened to my camera? Oh no. Hold on, guys. I think my camera battery died. 1 second. Let me plug it in. Give me half a second, guys. 1 sec. Let me plug my other camera battery in. Quick battery change. Battery change. Hold on. This has never happened to me on a live stream before. All right, battery change. All right, sick. My bad, guys. All right, cool. Let's call Charles. Okay. This is a house in South Dallas. Goals to lock it up. No money down, no interest. But full price. We're overpaying for it. Well, usually you have dummy batteries in there, but I actually had a real battery in. Dummy batteries actually plug into the wall. They're weird. This streaming stuff gets so complicated, guys. It gets so complicated. It looks easy when you're watching.
Hello,
it's a nightmare.
Chaz. I'm not available to take your
Chaz.
call, so please leave a detailed message.
Hey, Charles, it's Max calling about your property. Please let me know when the best time to talk is. Sorry I missed you earlier. I'm free if you want to reach out. Dang it, Chaz. You're supposed to lock this up right now. Hey, Charles. I tried to call you. No worries. All right. You guys send me any deals you want me to look at before I drive for dollars for a little bit more or try to get a hold of Chaz? Let's turn my volume up in case he calls. What's happened in the world? Teams sold. Let me see. Did we sell a deal today? I think so. Obviously, we had a wholesaler's deal closed yesterday. You guys heard that? That's amazing. We had one property sell today, a lot. We sold some land in 75212. Shout out to Alex Worth, an amazing agent at the company, and that was Travis's deal. So that's a good one. Let's check that one out. So we had that one sell. Hold on, I'll pull that up. And what else did we do? And I think yesterday we sold 2 deals. We sold a deal at like 11 o'clock at night last night. So team's working really hard. So how are you? How have you guys been? Tell me in the chat. Like, you guys struggling to get house under contract? What's been going on? And if anyone wants to jump in here and talk, let me know. I'm gonna pull up these deals. So this one was a lot in 75212. 75212. Dang. Oh, dang. Dang, I think that was 14 lots. That's crazy. Is that true? I don't know, man. That's wild. All right. Sick. All right, we'll take that. Sometimes you can sell a bundle to an investor. Android and iPhone is a deadly combo, dude. Tell me about it. One's for work and one's for work. I don't know. Like, this is technically my work phone. This is technically my personal, but I just work from both. Is there anyone here that has a virtual office for wholesaling and need a cold caller? I am looking to call for free in exchange for learning. All right, dude. You got to take up that offer, somebody. All right. Let's pull up your guys' leads you sent me. So you guys said you DM'd me. Anyone DMing me leads that they want me to call real quick? I haven't got any DMs. So you guys let me know if I'm missing anything. Nothing? You guys don't want me to call any of your leads? All right. I'll go back to driving for dollars. I'm here. I can close your guys' deals. You have someone that you're struggling with, a realtor that's being difficult, send to me right now. I'll close them. I have a property locked up in a walkthrough tomorrow. Dude, no way. Tell me about it. If you want to jump on here, dude, let me know. No way, dude. Congrats. Where'd you get the deal? I want to know. How'd you get the deal? Who are you? How are you dispoing it? Are you using us? I don't keep up with all the deals. I don't know if you are or not. Like, I want to know about this. I have a property locked up in a walkthrough tomorrow. Dude, that is sick. Dude, I want to know how much you plan on making, how much the other person plans on making, how much the seller is getting, how much the buyer is going to make. This stuff gets me so excited. Let me know if you want to jump on here. I'll invite you on. All right. Let's just drive for dollars then. Let me get driving. Okay. We finished the block. Let's go around. We're on the major street. Let's not get hit by a car. All right, let's go down here. Okay, this one looks like a good potential one. A lot of these are rentals, I'm noticing. Likely renting, probably is renting. We can call them. Yeah, just DM me on Discord, guys, if you want to jump in here and talk. It's lonely. I like hanging out with you guys. You know what? I'll just drop the link in the chat. If you guys want to jump on, let me know. There you go. You emailed me your lead. Oh. All right, let me check my emails. A lead. I have a lead, 3201 Kenwood. All right, let's pull it up. No answer. Okay. All right, so we have a lead in Roulette. Let's check this lead out. It was sent by Neva. Neva, how'd you get this lead? Great job, firstly. I mean, just to take the initiation to find the lead. I love that. Okay, so it's 3201 Ken Wood. So 259 Zestimate. Ooh, so he wants close to the Zestimate. That's usually a pretty scary thought. He wouldn't take anything less than 210 to 225. Okay. All right. Well, let's comp the lead. Let's do this. From Zillow? It was on market? Or is it FSBO? Where does agent outreach rank you as far as finding deals? At our company, it's number 2. Wholesale outreach is first. So you guys, agent outreach is number 2. I absolutely love agent outreach. We wholesale a lot of on market, but more so the pocket listings is where you're gonna make the money. So you do an on market deal just to build a relationship with a realtor, just like our man did. He made $2,000. But the next deal you're going to get off market from the agent, aka a pocket listing, you're going to make 20 grand. I love agent out listing. Yeah, you put a video out to call Zillow. Dude, I love this. Okay, that's fine. I'm not seeing it on market though. So what am I missing, Neva? Neva, are you comfortable with me sharing the property? No one's going to take your deal, but are you comfortable? I just want to make sure before I put it out here. If you are, I'll quickly run your deal. I'll comp it for you, and then we'll call it, and I'll negotiate with Mr. Patel, and I'll try to get this one under contract. Your deal. I'm not taking it. Like, if I make 10K, you make 10K. Like, you're taking all the money. I don't want it. Just give me a verbal yes, and we're good. But yeah, I love agent outreach. So for agent outreach, guys, few different strategies you can use. You can just call on market and build a relationship that way. I also like to call properties that have been sold and bought by cash investors. Reach out to those agents, congratulate them on the sale, and then say, hey, if you get more properties that are good investment properties, usually cash investors are buying investment properties or cash buyers, then go. Yeah, so that's how I do it. Sometimes I like to already call deals that have already been sold, congratulate them and be like, hey, I'm a buyer. I want to buy your next 2 deals. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, let's do it. Technology is awesome, bro. I do that on MLS. Let me try to find a software where you can do that. I don't know where you could do that. I'm gonna try to figure that out. But yeah, I love on market. How much time do you spend between agent outreach and off market? I mean, I'm a bit of a unique situation where I'm spending all my time creating content and running our companies, right? But a typical wholesaler, I can call them and see what their KPIs are. That'd be really interesting. But they pretty much run through MLS. Every day they wake up and their daily cadence is to just go through MLS, make sure there's no new deals that came out. They catch up to the MLS and they want to be the first one on there. But between you guys, I recommend probably 20% of your time on market, 80% off market. And that 20% can be on market / JV deals if you want to JV. But really, your bulk of your time should be spent on off market as well as the bulk of your money. And then you sort of put a sprinkle on top of on market. So you wake up a few hours a day, a couple hours, whatever. Maybe you don't have the time, right? Maybe it's a couple minutes, right? 1 day a week, right? Just hit the on market. And then you want to save those realtors into like a CRM or Google Sheets. Follow up with the good ones who are actually investment agents who close investor deals, who work with cash buyers, who find ugly houses. You want to follow up with them weekly, become their best friend. Build that. By the end of the year, have 50 good investor agents in your network. Then you're going to probably get a deal a friggin' day from them. Like, they get so many good things. Creating content is serious work. Then off market is just, then you have to decide if you want to do inbound or outbound. But that's where your bulk of your time and money is going to be spent. If you have questions on outbound, let me know. All right, so Neva's deal. Here we go. Let me pull this up over here. Here's a property. I've seen this one before. It's a 3.2, 1,400 square foot, 1974 build. So, Neva, if we get this under contract and you bring it to me to wholesale and I successfully wholesale it, I'll tell you right now, I'm going to give you $1,000 extra in PPL. Why? Because we have a Discord challenge going on where if you bring me a house that fits a specific buy box, I'll give you $1,000. And actually, our fund may also be interested in buying that house. So maybe our fund will buy it. But the best properties to wholesale are usually brick 1970s plus homes. At least this is in Dallas-Fort Worth, with ARVs between 250 to 500K and 3-bedroom, 2 bathrooms plus, usually about like 1,200 plus square feet. I'd say 1,200, maybe not 1,500. We'll change that. and I'm offering $1,000 of bonus PPL. Like, yeah, this is the best property to wholesale. So I love you took the initiative and found this type of house and not that ugly wood house that we were looking at 20 minutes ago. Those are fine. Don't get me wrong. I buy those all the time and I make money on them. This is where you're going to make so much more money and where buyers really want to buy, because we can sell this at like 80% of ARV, where those other crappy houses, we're struggling to sell them at 75% of ARV. This is the house that people want. This is what our fund is buying. You said it rents for 20. Dude, honestly, Neva, our fund may very well buy this property. It's in Rowlett. I mean, let's check the fund buy box. 1250 plus square feet, check. 3 bedrooms, check. 2 bathrooms, check. Is there a 2-car garage? Ooh, is there a 2-car garage? Oh, this is Charles. We gotta put everyone on hold. Sorry, Neva. Hello?
Yes.
Hey, Charles, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
All right.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me about this property. How was your work today?
It's not over.
It's not over for me either. What'd you say you did again?
I'm in pharmaceutical sales, and then I have another business, and I'm in the process of leaving 6 o'clock in the morning, taking my first cruise. So I got a lot going on, man.
Yeah, you're a busy guy. And then is this rental? Is this one that's occupied or not occupied right now?
It's occupied.
It is occupied. And then the reason you're selling is you're just too busy of a guy?
Why does it matter why I'm selling it?
Well, I was just curious because I was wondering if you had other properties. That was my reason.
Oh, no, I don't. No, this is my last one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the reason I'm asking. I'm not trying to be nosy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, sounds good. And then the reason why, we were able to circle back is that I did buy a property not too far away, just a few miles away, similar property to yours, except it was fixed up, a little bit smaller house though. And I wasn't able to meet the seller in terms of how much cash she wanted. I explained to her what seller financing was. She was like, I want 150K. I won't take $1 less. I said, that's fine. I'll give you your price if you can meet me on my terms. So it becomes a good rental property for me. And we ended up making a deal that worked for her and I bought it. So if we can work out something like that for you, and maybe that could work.
Well, to be transparent, hold on. This is, hold on.
You guys saw how I changed. Yeah, I can hear you. He got mad and then I was like, oh, don't worry. Okay.
And I pay about $180 out of my own pocket to keep her in there. So she's been in there for over 20 years. And so I lose money with that property.
Okay. And then do you want to sell it contingent upon that tenant staying in place?
Well, yeah, until her contract is over.
And when does that end?
Her contract is over in June or July.
That's fine. I'm okay bleeding money for 6 months, as long as it's not going to be like a squatter situation.
No.
Okay. Okay. So Section 810, that's fine. What's it currently renting for?
Oh, dude.
Roughly.
Who is it? 740, 800, something like that.
Okay.
She pay, I get a 5. Yeah, like 640, 700, something like that.
And then you're losing money between taxes and insurance and maintenance is what you're saying?
Yeah, I am. I'm losing money on all of that.
Okay.
I just did it to keep her in there because I'm going through a divorce. I got a lot of shit going on. My son just left for college. And so I really don't want to put no more money into the house because after she's done, I was going to either tear it down and build something totally different, or I was going to get completely out of the game. And so right now, it'd be best her and I get a divorce. We can go and just split the funds or whatever, and go from there.
Okay.
If not, we're going to keep it for our son. So we have a lot of different variables.
Okay. Well, sounds good. Well, one thing I will say is that Seller financing. So essentially just you being upgraded from landlord to bank and me paying you every single month like you would pay a mortgage to the bank. Those payments are willable to children, or you can pass them down to your children and they just essentially just receive a wire or a check every month in the mail from dad for whatever amount.
I'm sorry. I got ADD. So,
Yeah.
when something comes to my mind, I got to ask.
You ask. Go for it.
What is the time frame that you would pay the remaining balance of
That is negotiable.
per year?
Yeah. So, I mean, I'll be completely frank with the seller. Her name was Rosia. She wanted to do, and she was happy with the standard 30 years.
How many?
30, just like a mortgage.
Oh, 30 years.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
She was like, I'll be like a bank and you pay me every single month, just like a bank for the next 30 years. So ultimately you're the bank, sir. And I don't walk into the bank and say, hey, what are the terms? The bank tells me what they can do. And I say yes or no, if that works for me. So just trying to understand where you're at.
Yeah. Cause I'm just thinking this is something I need to just get done. We're going through a divorce. I don't want to keep, you know what I'm saying?
Is the property in your name or both of y'all's names?
Yeah, man, we in Texas, brother. If you married, it's in her name and my name.
Okay. And then it's 50-50 and she obviously wants 50%.
It ain't done shit. Yeah, that's right. Don't ever get married.
I'm not planning on it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can have it set up where the payments are just split and 50% goes to you and 50% goes to her every single month and you're just receiving checks.
But who's responsible? I mean, so who's responsible for repairs, maintenance, and all of that?
Me. So just like when you buy a house, I mean, do you go to the bank and complain that, hey, my toilet's not working? No, I mean, you bought the house. So I'm responsible for tenants and toilets. I fix everything up. I'm going to go in there. I don't know the exact condition. I have some questions on that. Probably spend, I don't know, $30,000 plus making the house 2025 HGTV beautiful, and then putting a tenant in there and handling everything myself, and then just sending you checks.
And how much are you sending me?
That is going to depend on a few things. That's going to depend on your purchase price, on what we decide on, also how long I pay you for. And then I guess, we sort of work back the numbers.
Well, how do you make money?
Well, I make money by making sure that I cash flow. So I put a tenant in there, I subtract my taxes and insurance, and then I subtract the money I'm going to pay you every month. And then I just want to make a very modest profit. I don't want to get rich. I just want to keep buying rental properties.
I see. Is there any documentation that you can send me? Because I want to run this by my mortgage broker.
That's fine.
You have my email address?
No, hold on. Let me get that.
I got so much shit going on and got new products I'm trying to learn. I just got a lot of shit going on, man.
It's all good. I will tell you though that I'm a licensed realtor, and literally I'm just going to use the standard realtor purchase contract, and then there's something that they call a seller financing addendum. Not to get technical, it's just a simple document, and I'm just going to attach those two, and that's it. I mean, this happens every day
You
all over
sending
the
me
world.
all of that? Okay, great.
Yeah.
Because I need to talk with him about it so I can just sit down, have a drink. I need to dissect, reflect, interject, and all of that, to get a better understanding. But right now, I'm just cloudy. But my email address is
Gotcha. Now, just, my one question to you is, I mean, I guess I try to understand what the most important thing to the seller is in terms of terms. So is it just getting a certain dollar amount monthly that just makes sense? Like, because again, you're going to have to be splitting that with the other party. So is it like, hey, I just need.
well, yeah, but see, and I got to take this to my attorney and everything, and to her attorney, and see if they even agree to anything such like this. You see what I'm saying?
I get you. Now, just so I know to even sort of start figure out numbers, what's the condition like of the house? How much money am I gonna have to spend?
Oh, I would say you probably gonna have to spend, man. You're gonna have to gut that house out.
Ooh.
I've done a lot of foundation work in majority of the rooms. I just spent about $5,000 last year.
I don't doubt it.
On foundations and all that. But man, I think if you got your own crew, you see, I used to do this myself.
Yeah.
If you got your own crew, man, you can get in there with $40,000 and have that looking, nice.
I agree. I think you're spot on with
Really
your numbers.
nice.
I think you're spot on.
You got your own crew, and I'm talking about bringing it up to date too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, just sort of where I'm at with numbers, but then we can always play around with them. If I'm going to be coming out of pocket $40,000, and then I have closing costs and all that, I'm going to be close to $50,000, all said and done, just to get the property up to where it needs to be. I am, in my opinion, paying a very high price at $150. I mean, that's just what I think. So if I'm going to be paying a high price and having to come out of pocket $50,000 cash, was a significant amount, I'm really going to need those payments to be relatively low, or at least that loan to be on the longer side, in order for this deal to make any sense to me.
I totally agree. I totally agree with you. I totally understand it. I totally understand. But like I say, let me if that house and that I don't know if you saw the appraisal. You've gotten online and see the value of that house. Have you done that?
Yeah, I've comped the property. Yes, sir.
And what did you come up with? I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
I think it has the potential to be worth around $200,000 if fully fixed up.
No, that's not my question. My question was, what did you see what it's worth right now? Appraised for? Oh,
you mean like the tax assessor?
Yes.
I actually didn't even look at that.
Okay.
I don't really care I think they always try to put your number higher so they can tax you more.
Oh yeah, you're right about that.
I know.
Why they do that in that area, but they do.
I know. I'm paying way too much for my properties. But what do you know? What are you assessed at right now?
I think it's 160.
Okay.
160 something. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think they're out. I think they're out of their mind because you have to fight those property taxes every year, or else they just keep raising them on you.
Oh, I know it. And so that's one of the things that you probably would have to do in that area. But see, that area is booming. Know that. You know the future of that area. I mean, let's cut to the chase. It's big future. It's big plans for that area in the next 5 to 10 years.
Yep.
So that's why I'm stickler with the 150.
Okay, and that's fine, and I can do the 150, and I can come in and do the repairs and keep the tenant in place and lose money for 6 months. I just, in my opinion, I need to have those monthly payments under $500, which again is pure cash flow to you guys. You have no expenses; it's just what you would be receiving every month for me to at least break even on the house.
But I'm not going to be married anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, if you can give me, and I don't know how you go about doing it, if you can give me a proposal,
I can send you an LOI here tonight or tomorrow,
and all of that stuff, and then because I have a realtor, and then I can shoot it with him, and I can just let you two talk.
Sounds good.
And because James, I trust him with everything. I bought all of my houses with him, and I'm soon to be buying another one. So send me that stuff over, and I'm gonna send it to James.
Okay.
Have him a look at, and then while I'm out of town or whatever, if y'all need to communicate or whatever, you can move forward and go from there. And then James will contact me and let me know. But I'm intrigued. I mean, things have changed since I've been in the game, but I'm intrigued. I love it. I love you. I love your swagger, my brother.
Well, thank you. It's been a wonderful
Yes.
talk. I will send you over an email, then just connect me with James, and we'll get to work.
Sounds good. Thank you very much for your time. Have a
All
great day.
right. Thank you, Charles.
Bye-bye.
I told you guys I'm nice on the phone. When you guys get me some seller financing talks, I don't mess those up. I'm confident on seller financing talks. I'm still working on my cash pitch. My subject to pitch can always use some freshening up. My seller finance pitch ain't bad. You sure that's not Jimmy? Dude, that ain't Jimmy. Jimmy crazy. Chaz, he was different. You saw how aggressive he was on the phone when we started? And I don't blame him. That's how I am. I had a lady call me today. She was like, hi, who's this? I said, what the hell you mean who's this? You called me. And she's like, oh, hi, I'm just your neighbor. I was like, oh, shit, I better be nice. All right, so I changed. So I get it. Like when you're busy and you're working friggin' 14 hours a day like a guy Chaz, you don't have time for friggin' people like Max or people like you guys to call them. So you got to get on the phone. You got to act professional. You got to roll with the punches. And then by the end, we're friends. Anyways, you guys saw what I did there? I think we could have something there. House needs a lot of work. I got a crappy tenant. I could have an eviction because that person may not want to leave. Man. Sorry, I just got a text from work. All right. Any questions on that call, guys? That was pretty cool. Let's quickly look at this, and then I got to bounce. Let's quickly look at this property. He has a broker, and now he has a realtor. There's some things we're going to have to work through. This one, I'm not confident yet. We also have to work through the seller's ex-wife, right? They're getting a divorce. They both have to approve. They're both going to have to say, yeah, I want $250 a month from Max for the next 50 years. There's a lot. Maybe won't get it to the finish line, but they got to do something. They're selling the house. I'm their best option if they want 150 grand. No one else is going to give them that. I'm telling you right now, guys, this house, well, you know what? I'll tell you exactly what I would freaking offer on this house if it was cash. I really think if you fix it up, it's worth 200K. Let's say we give them 75% of ARV. That's being nice. Okay. 150? Oh, no, we didn't subtract repairs yet. 50K in repairs. He said 40. Let's just call it 50 or call it 40 and a $10,000 assignment fee. Like, dude, I'd sell this for about 100K. I would need to get it a little bit under 100K. Like that, when I pitched him first, my cash offer was like 90. He told me to F off. I don't blame him. But like, this is where investors are going to be coming in at. I'm willing to pay 50% more because I want to do 30-year seller financing, no money down. We'll see. Yeah, that wife stuff is no bueno. I know, man. Those are always tough. You have to sell two people. It's really hard. Then you have to sell attorneys. It's a challenge, but they're going to have to do something with the house. So either they can liquidate it for 100K. You can't put it on the MLS. You have a Section 8 tenant in there who's paying $700 a month. Anyways. All right. Let's quickly look at this. Then I got to bounce, guys. Anyways, this house might be a great fit for our fund. Just want to quickly check if there's a garage. There is a 2-car garage. Neva, I think you could have a good fund deal. Just going to power comp this real quick. You said the seller might be open to, in your email, you said seller might be open to anything less than around 220. Let me tell you if that's something we can do. We usually are buying homes for the fund around that price. So that's wonderful. What I'm going to do, guys, is I have two favorite comping softwares, XLeads and Propelio. I'm just going to throw open Propelio here. If you guys want to try Propelio, use Propelio and code SOUP, SOUP, 14-day free trial. Or maybe it's 21. It's freaking crazy. Let's plug this address in. Then I got to bounce. My dad's going to kill me. I can't be late for the gym. Me and my old man, we got to hit the gym. All right, let's check this one out. Comparable sales. All right, so it's a 3.2, 1,400 square feet, 1970s build. Let's look. I'm going to go back 1 year just so I can make this quick. This was a 3.2, 1750, so that's a little bit bigger. But that sold for $295 fixed up. How fixed up? Not full ARV. That looks like sort of shit. It looks half decent. This one, 3.2. This is a perfect comp, essentially. Oh, ours is a 19. Never. Ours is a 1974. You see what that means? That means that ours could have PVC plumbing and not cast iron, which will make this an absolute buy for us because that will save us about $20,000. Actually, probably closer to 30. Wow. I think 1974 was the last year of cast iron, depending on neighborhoods. This could be wonderful. I'm going to send this over to our fund manager, Ren. But yeah, we're looking at a 308. Yeah, we're looking at about a 300K ARV. Good find. Good find. Let me tell you right now. I think we may have something there. And you're saying here, then what we're going to quickly do, guys, is just comp the rent. Our fund pays really good assignment fees. Just throwing that out there, Neva. We'll make sure to pay you well for your hard-earned. I don't know how the hell you got this lead, but we'll make sure that you get rewarded. I think you're pretty close. So I think rents are about 2,200. So if we can buy it for around 220, we're close. We're close. I'll let him run the numbers. I got to bounce. Okay, Neva, please. I'm gonna email you my cell phone number. Just text me, all right? And then let's send this information over. If you could, if you trust me. If you don't trust me, that's cool. Please also send me over Mr. Patel's phone number if you want. So yeah, we can just get this locked up before someone else takes it. Right? I don't want someone else taking your lead. So I'll get on this tonight and we'll get this under contract. But you have to trust me. If you don't trust me, go get under contract yourself. All right, guys. Peace. Love y'all so much. I'm at the gym.